Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to move through life with this quiet sense of, I'll be fine, even when things get messy, and others are constantly bracing for impact? Same world, same economy, same chaos, totally different relationship with money and safety. And if you're someone who's done the affirmations, the journaling, the budgeting, the healing, and you're still like, why does abundance feel just out of reach? This video is for you. Because most money issues aren't actually about money. They're about energy, safety, and old stories we didn't consciously choose. Here's the thing, no one really explains. Most of us didn't create our money beliefs. We inherited them. Think about it. Your parents, your grandparents. War, depression, poverty, instability. Don't rock the boat. Be grateful for what you get. Money disappears fast. If something good happens, something bad usually follows. That stuff doesn't just live in your head, it lives in your body. So when people say things like, just think positive about money, your nervous system is like, absolutely not, that feels unsafe. And then we make it mean something is wrong with us. Nothing is wrong with you. Your system is just doing exactly what it learned to do, protect you. And then there are the quieter thoughts, the ones we don't always admit out loud. Things like, that kind of money isn't for people like me. I wouldn't know how to handle that. If I had more, it would create problems. We don't usually say those dramatically. They're more like background music. And here's the wild part. You can want abundance with your mind, but if your body expects loss, your system will quietly keep choosing what feels familiar instead of what feels expansive. You can't manifest ease from a system that's braced for impact. Okay, quick reframe, and I promise this won't get weird. When people talk about the quantum field, they're really just pointing to this idea. Possibility already exists before we see it. Abundance isn't something you wrestle into being. It's something you align with. And the leap isn't forward, it's inward. It's not about doing more. It's about shifting the frequency you're operating from. Scarcity feels tight, urgent, loud. Abundance feels steady, calm, almost boring at first, because drama is familiar. Wealth visioning, not goal setting. Let's make this easy. Instead of asking, how much money do I want? Try asking, how do I move through my day when money isn't stressful? How does my body feel when I'm not watching the clock or the balance? What's the pace of my life? Abundance shows up first as a feeling of enoughness, not a number. Transmuting old energy. Old money fear doesn't need to be fought. It needs to be released. Simple practice. Slow breath in through the nose. Longer breath out through the mouth. Imagine exhaling expectations that were never yours to carry. You're not erasing the past, you're updating the software. This is the part people skip. Abundance isn't one big breakthrough and you're done forever. It's maintenance, clearing emotional residue, not spiraling when old thoughts pop up, choosing regulation over panic. Small recalibrations beat dramatic rituals every time. Here's something I've noticed over and over. Real abundance shows up as time support, health spaciousness, ideas arriving without force. Sometimes money follows after the system stabilizes, and alignment doesn't usually shout. It nudges, a conversation, an invitation, a calm feeling where anxiety used to live. That already have state isn't pretending. It's trust settling into the body. And yes, old money patterns will resurface. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you noticed. When it happens, pause, breathe, name the old story, choose again. That's the work. And here's the beautiful part. When one person stabilizes their relationship with abundance, it ripples outward. Families soften, communities shift, pressure lifts. This isn't selfish work. It's collective healing. So, if you're in a season where you're rethinking money, safety, ease, and what's actually possible for you, you're not late, you're not broken, you're recalibrating. And this isn't a one-time leap. It's a relationship you're rebuilding with trust, with possibility, with yourself. If this landed, sit with it. Journal, rewatch, let your system catch up. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.